Hello and welcome. My name is Mason Simmons, and this is the final presentation that I've put together for the Religious Studies 2010-541 course at Tennessee Tech. And when I was preparing to put this presentation together, I noticed that we could do something related to our major, and my major is biology here at Tennessee Tech. And so, with that, how does that biology and the study of science relate to religions? And I think the biggest thing that can come up with science and religion is how was everything created? Some scientists will say the Big Bang Theory, and then other religions will say the earth was created. And so I would like to just take a few of the religions that we have studied here throughout the last few weeks and just kind of see what they say about everything. So the first one that we have is Hinduism. Hindus believe that Brahma is responsible for creating the universe. They also believe that Brahma created light and dark and good and evil from his own image. And if we notice the picture in the bottom right corner, that is a picture of what the Hindus believe, Brahma would look like, a man or a god or a deity of some sort with four faces or four heads. And Brahma, like other gods that we're going to talk about here in just a second, will have created people or things in their own image. Jainism believes that the universe has always and will always exist. They don't believe that there's any god or any great being or any deity of some sort that created life or the universe. They just think, it's how it's always been, it's how it's always going to be. And so for the image, I just like to chose the outer space because, as someone who studies science, you like to think about like all the life that could be possible. And Jainism is just kind of like, yeah, it's there and it's going to be there forever. Next up is Christianity. Christians believe that God, or Jehovah, created the universe and all things within 6 days. They also believe that God made people after his own image. And like I said, another religion here where people believe that God made people or the human race after their own image or other things, good and dark and light and evil. Finally, we have Sikhism. Sikhs believe that Waheguru created the universe and all forms of life. Everything was created because it was the will of God, or Hukam. And I apologize if I said any of these names wrong, but Sikhs just believe that it was created by this God and all of that, but because it was the will of God. Very similar to what we've seen previously with Christianity and with Hinduism. But unlike those, we saw that Jainism, was the one that kind of stood out and said, no, everything's just here and how it's always been. And then for the works cited here are all of the sources that I used for this presentation. So thank you for paying attention and coming to the final presentation.